Imagine waking up and realizing the person you built your future around is no longer part of it. The silence feels different. The house feels different. Even your own identity feels unfamiliar. Divorce doesn't just end a marriage. It often feels like it ends the version of yourself you spent years becoming. Most people think the greatest pain is losing someone. The Stoics believe something different. The greatest pain comes from believing you've lost yourself. More than 2,000 years ago, Stoic philosophers faced exile, betrayal, loss, and heartbreak. Yet they discovered something extraordinary. No one can take away your ability to rebuild unless you surrender it. Today, we're exploring 7 Stoic lessons that can help you rebuild your life after divorce. Not by pretending the pain doesn't exist, but by becoming someone stronger because of it. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Wisdom Unbounding World. Rule 1. Grieve. But don't build a home in your pain. Divorce hurts. It changes routines, dreams, friendships, sometimes even your relationship with your own children. Stoicism never tells you to suppress emotions. It tells you to experience them without becoming their prisoner. Modern psychology agrees. Research on emotional regulation shows that acknowledging painful emotions reduces their intensity over time, while suppressing them often prolongs distress. Neuroscience offers an explanation. When we label emotions, simply saying, "I feel hurt" or "I feel angry," activity in the brain's emotional centers decreases while the prefrontal cortex becomes more engaged. In simple words, naming pain helps your brain regain control. Feel your grief. Cry if you need to. But remember, pain is an experience, not your identity. Rule 2. Stop asking, "Why me?" After divorce, the mind becomes a courtroom. Why did this happen? What if I had done more? Was I not enough? The Stoics understood something powerful. Some questions don't heal. They trap you. Suffering grows when we demand reality should have been different. Instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Psychologists call this cognitive reframing. It doesn't erase pain, it changes its meaning. Your brain constantly updates itself based on the stories you repeat. Tell yourself you're broken, and your brain begins searching for evidence. Tell yourself you're rebuilding, and it starts looking for opportunities instead. The event remains the same. The interpretation changes everything. Rule 3. Your brain is addicted to the past. Have you noticed something strange? Your mind keeps replaying old conversations. The wedding day, the arguments, the last goodbye. This isn't weakness, it's biology. The brain's default mode network naturally revisits emotional memories, especially after major loss. It thinks replaying the past will somehow protect you from future pain. Instead, it keeps reopening the wound. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." The memory isn't hurting you. The endless replay is. Every time your thoughts return to the past, gently return to today. Not because the past doesn't matter, because your future needs your attention more. Rule 4. Detachment is not the same as stopping love. Many people misunderstand Stoicism. They believe becoming Stoic means becoming cold, emotionless, detached from everyone. Nothing could be further from the truth. Stoicism teaches us to love deeply, without making another person the foundation of our happiness. When our identity depends entirely on one relationship, its loss feels like losing ourselves. Healthy psychology says the same. Secure people don't stop loving. They stop depending. Your worth existed before the marriage. It still exists after it. The relationship ended. Your value didn't. That's an important distinction. Rule 5. Build small wins every single day. After divorce, everything feels overwhelming. That's why Stoicism focuses on today's duty. Not next year, not forever, just today. Clean your room, exercise, read 10 pages, take a walk, call a friend. Neuroscience shows that completing small, meaningful tasks activates the brain's reward system, gradually rebuilding motivation and confidence. Momentum isn't created by giant leaps. It's created by consistent action. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself every morning that his responsibility was simply to do the work before him. Your future isn't rebuilt in one decision. It's rebuilt one ordinary day at a time. Rule 6. Your character is your new foundation. Marriage can become part of your identity. When it ends, many people ask, "Who am I now?" The Stoics answered that question centuries ago. You are your character, not your title, not your relationship status, not someone else's opinion. Character cannot be divorced. Integrity cannot be taken away. Kindness survives heartbreak. Courage survives rejection. Wisdom grows through suffering. The strongest people aren't those who avoided loss. They're those who used loss to refine who they became. Rule 7. Your life is not over. It's unwritten. One of the greatest Stoic ideas is amor fati. Love your fate, not because every event is good, but because every event can become useful. Think about a forest after wildfire. At first, everything appears destroyed, yet many forests regenerate stronger because fire clears what no longer serves the ecosystem. The human brain works similarly. Studies on post-traumatic growth show many people emerge from profound hardship with greater resilience, stronger relationships, and a clearer sense of purpose. Not because trauma is good, but because growth is possible. Divorce may have closed one chapter. It didn't close your story. The next chapter is still blank. And for the first time in years, you get to decide how it's written. One day, you'll realize something remarkable. The person who walked away didn't take your future. They only left your past. The future is still yours. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Perhaps divorce wasn't the end of your life. Perhaps it was the beginning of finally meeting yourself. Not the version defined by a relationship, but the version built through resilience, built through wisdom, built through courage. If you're rebuilding after divorce, remember this: your heart may be broken, but your character doesn't have to be. Strengthen your character, and trust that every difficult day is another stone in the foundation of the person you're becoming. If this video gave you a new perspective or helped you see your situation differently, please subscribe to Wisdom Unbounding. Every day, we explore timeless Stoic wisdom to solve modern-day challenges and help you build a calmer, stronger, and more resilient life. And before you leave, tell us in the comments, which Stoic lesson spoke to you the most today? Your story might become the encouragement someone else needs. Until next time, guard your mind, master yourself, and let every setback become the foundation of your greatest comeback.